recognize this is a radical equation because we want to solve for x, and x is inside of the square root. Recognizing it as what kind of equation, even saying the words, you recognize, hey, that's a radical equation. A radical equation is when I have an x inside the square root.
Mr. Shirk and Mick Sullivan to the office, please. Mr. Shirk and Mick Sullivan to the office.
And if that triggers you to remember, oh yeah, I can solve for x if it's inside of a square root if I can square both sides to get rid of it. But then I need to get it isolated. So these are the things you want to sort of train your brain to do, to recognize something, recognize it, hopefully give it a name. Because if you're able to name what you recognize, your chances of remembering things are better. Once you recognize it's a radical equation, we need to get the square root by itself. I have a square root here and a square root there. I have two of them. What should I do? Okay? So we look at the question, we're like, oh, I have some like terms here. Can you see that I could move the 4 root x to the right-hand side, and then I'd have 5 root x's minus 4 root x's would just give me 1 root x. If you want, you can write that minus 4 root x. Some people really like to write stuff like this. Minus 4 root x. I did that. What am I left with? I'm still left with a 1 on the right-hand side and a 3 on the left-hand side. I would probably also move the 1 over. Now, me personally, I don't write the green and the orange anymore. I just say, okay, I'm going to move my square roots to one side. I'm going to move my number to the other side. Have I now isolated my square root? Perfect. I can square both sides. And I get x equals 4. Is this the right answer? I have to verify. My original left-hand side was this. My original right-hand side, so we always go back to the original equation. What's this? This will be 4 times 2 plus 3, which is 11. This will be 5 times 2 plus 1. This is 11. Those are identical, so I know my final answer is right. I feel like we should do one more before you start working. Because every time we've tried one, it worked. And that's exciting. But I've been telling you sometimes it doesn't work. So it'd be nice to see one of those ones that doesn't work